Hey guys, welcome to the last of our Arcee reviews. We're going to take a look at the Transformers Generations 30th Anniversary Arcee in her J1 mode. Now, I got to tell you, this is what I've been waiting for. This is what we've all been waiting for. This is a Generation 1 Arcee in that convertible mode. I mean, you got some great detail in here. I mean, this is a figure that's way too long with the coming on, is all I got to say. So anyway, let's go ahead and take a look at the packaging here. So you got Transformers Generation comic book included. You got to look at Arcee there. Of course, she is the second series, 021. And on the back, we take a look at the figure. There's sword there. There's a look at her bio. And of course, some tech specs. And there's the Cybertronian Cruiser mode. So anyway, like I said, this figure, so long in the making. Now she does come with one of these IDW comics like they all do. And I can say that Arcee is in it. That's all I can say. She's in it. But I will say this. Look at the eyes on this one, how they're glowing. That's going to play a part in this part of the review. Well, in the next part of the review. So anyway, here she is. Like I said, very nice convertible. You got these little tires here. I like that they did these so small because it's, you know, Cybertronian Cruiser. I think she actually hovered in the movie. I'd have to go back and look. I don't know if she rolled along. Nice Autobot symbol tampograph there. Love the blues on here. Love the shade of pink because it looks exactly like she did. I mean, we've seen protos of the Generation 1 Arcee, and it was not so good. On the bottom, you can see like some kibble. You can see her arms, of course, and her blasters, which store very well, by the way. There's one blaster here, and there's one here. And the instructions don't tell you to put this one here. I don't know why, but her hands fit around it. We'll show that off later. But yeah, you got this nice fin back here. Love this thing. Translucent window. It's a great figure. Now, also, she does come with these swords, which you can tab in to the sides of the car. It looks stupid. I know, it looks stupid, but, you know, you can do it. Or you could tab them into the top and give her some crazy, you know, some crazy Cadillac fins, I guess, or whatever. But yeah, otherwise I just like to leave them off, because the guns tab in so well. Now for a comparison, here she is with that perfect effect motorcycle that we looked at earlier. I didn't transform Azalea back, so, you know, I'm just going to leave it like that. Yeah, we haven't done enough comparisons of this. So anyway, like I said, really nice vehicle mode. Rolls very well. There are no clearance issues with any of the weapons underneath. So yeah, that's a plus. I mean, Wheeljack, he had some clearance issues, and that's a masterpiece figure. But yeah, great looking figure. Glad they finally gave us a Generation 1 Arcee in this mode. We've had her in motorcycles before, but this is what Arcee should have been. It took too long for this. Anyway, moving on with the transformation, let's go ahead and get right to that. You want to first come down here and take off her big blaster, which just tabs in with these little side pieces, these little pink pieces, and it goes into that tab right there, the space in her gun. Taking a look at the gun, it's very nice. Actually got a barrel on it. But yeah. And if you just take the arms off of the sides here, you can just remove the other gun, which, do this. There you got a little hand blaster, which actually looks like the one she wields in the comic more. So I know some people said this belongs with Chromia, but I like having it with Arcee, because it does look, this looks a lot like her Generation 1 blaster more so than this thing here. So like I said, on to the transformation. The first thing you want to do is take the legs, which actually will peg in right through here. You just kind of push them up and in, and they just kind of tab in. You want to take those and bring them down. Take this back piece and bring it up and fold it in. Next you want to take the thighs, bring them down, like so. Don't hit your camera on the way. Take this part, that was my phone. Take this part and bring it down from here. So that's unpegged. Take the arms and bring them down. You want to take this back piece and just kind of bring it up. It's on a dual hinge. And bring it down and just collapse it into the back. And she does have quite a bit of a backpack here, but you know what? It's not that bad. And also, she's kind of a shell former, but I'm still okay with that, all of that. You want to bring the body down and just peg it into the front, this whole piece. I like how they still incorporated the front of the car into it. Make sure that the neck tabs together so you got a collar piece. Like I said, really simple, and make sure that her feet are folded out. So yeah, really simple transformation, but here we have our Generations Arcee in her robot mode. Now, the one thing you really need to notice, this figure has some serious light piping going on. Love the light piping. The face, I don't know, the face has that motherly, I'm caring for Daniel look. So I can't say anything about that because it is G1. Am I that big on it? Not really, considering some of the other dour faces of Arcee we had. But then again, you know, we've seen the mean ones that I had, like they're angry Arcees. I like this Arcee. It's you know, it's I'm caring for Daniel, or he could be up in her head. Who knows? But anyway, there you have her in her robot mode, and very, very cool looking figure. Some people said her hips were kind of big, but you know what? I'm okay. They are a little bit disproportionate to the rest of her body, but I'm cool with that. I understand that you got to fit some other things in there. You know, so like I said, not a big deal. And she does have a lot of backpack because she is quite the shell former, but it's not really that intrusive. She still stands well, so it's not so bad. Excuse me. Sorry about that. It's late here. Anyway, articulation-wise, her ankles will rotate backwards and forwards. You got a joint at the knees, which is a single joint, but man, it goes all the way. We've got articulation at the waist. It can only go out about that far, and it's got a post here. No waist articulation, but her arms are on nice ball joints. She has ratcheted elbows, and like I said, her joint will go well past 90 degrees. No wrist articulation at all, but she does have a twist at the bicep. And the head is on a ball joint, a very expressive ball joint. So you can kind of get to that side glance, you know, a little bit. But yeah, really, really nice figure. Now, weapons-wise, like I said, she came with these two swords. And they're exactly the same. Like I said, these swords are just very busy. There's a lot going on here that I don't think needed to happen. I mean, all these little pieces and wires and guards and everything, But you can fit those into her hands. Yeah, she's dual wielding. It's almost like animated Arcee. I should have dragged animated Arcee out for this review. And you can take the swords, and I don't like how they peg in. You can peg them in on the sides like that. Not sure if I dig that. I kind of wish there was something where I could stick them into the back here. But there's not. So anyway, she does have her two blasters. You can fit those in her hands. So she's dual wielding. And also the blades can attach to the outside of her forearms. So now she's got double the weaponry on her hands. And the guns have that same tab as well, so they can get in there too. So get on there. So yeah, now you have the nicest nanny armed to the teeth. I'm just going to put this here. Okay, I'm not going to put it anywhere. Yeah, I kind of like it with the pistols more than the guns, but you know, what are you going to do? So I can take one off of there and put it on her hip though. So there we go. So now we got her with a blaster and a sword, and man, I really do like this figure. Granted, I've gotten two of them on the same day, but you know what? This is the Arcee we've all been waiting for. Here we go. Let's go ahead and bring in her main squeeze, Springer here. and there's a bit of a size difference, but you know what? I'm okay with it. It's not that bad, because she's tinier in the comics, but she's a badass, so that's okay with me. Anyway, let's go ahead and close out this review by taking a look at her with the other 3 sisters that we got today. And lastly, guys, here we have Generations Arcee standing next to our Perfect Effect Arcee and our Mastermind Creations Arcee. Now, overall, the colors on this one are very G1. I don't like her hip storage on this weapon here, but she has some qualities that these others do not have. This is G1. These are IDW reimaginings. This one kind of a little bit more out there, but I really like her weapons. But I like the things they did with this one, even though she's a little bit of a shell former. These are all 3 really good choices for your Arcee. So, like I said, I'm not here to make your decision for you. I'm here to help you make one. So, you know, here's what's available. All of these are pretty much open market, able to be gotten, and I think they're some of the best ones out there. Anyway, guys, thank you for joining me for this special review. Like I said, go check out SCNS Live. Make sure you like this video, subscribe, and until next time, guys, I'll catch you later.